where we bet the you can quote me. Oh, well, now it seems to officially 2 videos on my channel, which means I'm not gonna give up on this idea tomorrow. It does not mean that at all, but let me believe in it, okay? So I thought it's a good time to officially introduce myself to BookTube. Hello, BookTube! I'm Masha and you're at my channel where we read books, discuss books, buy books, look at books, and speak highly incorrect English. Welcome! I've got a questions on my phone and also a huge mug of tasty and hot tea. So without further ado, let's dive into this BookTube tag. Why did you start this channel? Good question. Perfect for a small background on me. As you may hear, English is not my native language, and I'm not even close to proficiency in it, sadly. My native language is Russian, and currently I live in Luxembourg, and also very slowly learning French. So as you may understand, my brain is full of unrelated stuff that does not help in conveying an information. But I'm trying, really trying, and I see this channel as a way to A, improve my English, because I'm speaking English right now, B, connect with a community of other book readers, book lovers who reads the same books as me, because it's always a struggle to find these people because we're all so different. But it's cool, but it doesn't help to discuss a book if you want to discuss a book you've read. There is no people for it, sadly. And C, to have fun, to have a lot of fun, because fun is beneficial for your health. That's what I'm saying. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to BookTube? I'm not sure if it's gonna sound arrogant, but I think my individuality, just like anyone who started a channel is bringing there. A lot of content already exists on BookTube, but none of it has been made by me yet. So I really hope to add a new angle, to share my sense of humor, bring my own perspective on things, and maybe I can make someone smile or laugh even along the way, because I really value the good fun myself and want to bring it to the masses. What are you most excited about this channel? Right now, I'm really enjoying making thumbnails. But jokes aside, I'm most excited to see how this journey unfolds. Will I stick with it, even though I have a very hard time doing anything consistently, besides reading, obviously? Will I find any friends or stay a solo booktuber? Who knows? Nobody knows, and that's the most exciting part of it. Why do you love reading? Honestly, I'm not sure. I've been reading for as long as I can remember, and I like to see another lives of other people, different words to which otherwise I wouldn't have access to. And it's funny because I almost never consume other types of narrative content. Like I've almost never watched movies or TV shows or play video games, unless it's co-op. But I just love making things with others. So I guess, yeah, books just replace all of that for me. Oh, and YouTube. I do love watching YouTube videos insanely. Oh, no, I don't have time for a movie. It's almost 2 hours long. 2 hours YouTube video in a row? Perfect. and we'll still have time for one short 1 hour video before bed. Yoo-hoo! What books or series got you into reading? I don't have a recollection of any particular book or series because, as I said, I've been reading since my early childhood. My bookshelves were always full of children's books, and even if when I was unable to read, my parents read to me, and I think they continued after I've been able to read. I remember sitting with my dad in the evenings, him reading to me, and one book I remember especially well had a green dragon on the cover, and it was a collection of different stories about dragons, including The Hobbit. And I was captivated back then, so maybe, just maybe, The Hobbit sparked something in me, but I've never reread it since then, so I'm not sure. But honestly, I think that atmosphere around me contributed greatly because my dad is a huge book reader and my mom reads quite often. And I remember we had a very nice small library at an apartment where I spent my childhood years, and I liked to rearrange books on the shelves there. And I guess mainly because I was not able to read all those books, they were too difficult for me at the time, but at least I could pretend that I can read them. Don't know, but I also just liked to arrange things at the time, so I'm not sure else. Well, I guess it was not a particular book or series anyway. That was an atmosphere at home, and that my parents are always encouraged that hobby of mine. That's how it all started. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Where do you find the time to create videos and read the books? Because I currently I have 1,000 ideas in my head and literally no time. I'm a corporate girly, and of course I also have some other hobbies and other people to spend time with. So yeah, that's a real struggle. So I guess that's my only question so far because I'm just starting out and haven't met any hurdles yet. So yes, time. What challenges do you think starting a YouTube channel will be the hardest to overcome? For me, as I already said, it will be the finding time to do everything I want. Also, expressing myself in English, because I think it requires me 3 times the effort of a native speaker to construct sentences and create the flow. So, yes, that's going to be a challenge. And maybe overcoming some social anxiety when recording in public, because I'm definitely want to try doing it one day, but it's gonna be a challenge, I'm pretty sure. When did you start reading? Oh, I think I mentioned it already 3 times, but I've been reading since I can remember myself. So yeah, it's been a long time. It's time for some tea. Where do you read? Usually I read at home, lying on the couch or curled up with a blanket. I also have a wonderful, my favorite, egg chair on my balcony, but obviously that's only for a summertime season when it's warm, and this season is over for this year, unfortunately. But I also read in trains when I'm not staring out the window, which I like doing. And yeah, I like reading outdoors in parks or near the river, but again, it's for summer times also. So yeah, that's it. What kind of books do you like to read? I read all kind of books. But yes, okay, of course, there is a genres I prefer more and other that I prefer less. I'm not really into romance and fantasy, even though it looks like they are super popular on BookTube and other book something platforms, or at least it's just my recommendation feed that is super broken. I don't know. For myself, I'm more into detective stories, maybe, but not thrillers. That's a very important distinction for me. Yeah, but I think I like books, it's just real life fiction. I'm not exactly sure what to call this genre, but you know, the books about regular people living their regular life. Yeah, that boring one. But as I said, I can read everything, and my mood changes and taste changes with the mood. So I have time, I have desire for almost everything. What does your book collection look like? Oh boy, that's a very sad topic for me, because well, all my books here in this apartment in this country are cramped on those small bookshelves here, just here. That's all I own. But considering I moved here to this country with just 2 books on me, that's impressive how much it's grown just in 1 year, along with my paintings. But that's another topic. Let's not talk about this. But overall, all my books currently are scattered across 4 apartments, I guess it's 4, and 2 countries. And I couldn't call it a library because I've heard somewhere that library starts from 1,000 books. I do not own so many, but I still own a lot overall. But since I start fresh with each move, I still have plenty of room for new books here. That's great. Let's just find something positive in all this situation, please. And I think that was it. Thank you very much for watching till the end. I really appreciate it. Good luck, happy reading, and see you next time. Bye bye bye.